quickly, quickly!
Oh, look at him.
Oh, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone.
We'll come back up. We've got them all around here.
Did you see him looking at us? There's another one there, look. There's another one there, look. I don't know. We've got another one. Looking right at us as well, man. Well, good evening, folks. Good morning, good evening. Wow, look at that. Is that the, what did you say? The Bear Force One, Jilly? The tail of Bear Force One, is that it there? Oh, Bruins.
That's the Bruins, the jet
Yeah,
Bruins.
yeah. Black jet with a yellow tail.
Yeah, that's the Boston Bruins livery for JetBlue.
That's pretty cool, man. JetBlue have definitely got the #1 slot for liveries, haven't they?
For this, them, Alaska, and American for the retro.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the A320. Boston Bruins.
Look, look, look. Look, look. Hello, mate. Need some fish to give him, man. Need some fish.
Plenty of fish in the harbor here. He's most likely a harbor seal. We do have gray seals, but he's most likely a harbor seal. There's another one straight ahead, Jerry.
Where?
Right
oh, yeah,
ahead
here he is, yeah. It's him again, isn't it? Oi, oi!
You know why he's looking this way? Because he sees two bright yellow things that look tasty.
Yeah, yeah. The Boston seal of approval. Who said that?
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. You'll see a lot of cormorants flying around there.
Yeah,
the black colored birds
yeah,
too.
the long necks.
Yeah.
2184, taxi, Yankee, Richard right. Runway 49. Contact ground 49.
I know everybody is into aeroplanes, but right behind us, Jerry, which unfortunately my truck's in the way, they're all the high-end cars. They're doing a photo shoot right behind us.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
We'll just have a little look at that.
Over here, Jerry. Porsche, Lamborghini, Mercedes, Jeep,
Oh, okay, yeah.
G-Wagons.
Back the truck up. Let's have a little look. So, who's into their cars?
It's a nice place to photograph.
Yeah, it's perfect for the, the backdrop.
Yeah.
It's great. Oh, look.
Oh, look, right there, Jerry.
49 North, Boston Charlie, 4 for land, traffic will hold the bottom of the cross.
What's he doing with whiskers? Look at his whiskers there. Oh! Yeah, that's fine. Photo shoot, I think. So that's what Kristen would have flown out on today, and flew in on yesterday. And again, great to see you, Kristen. Thank you for swinging by, literally. And of course, you didn't get the chance to talk about the fact that Kristin's actually going to be doing a very intense, yes, UK trip in March next year. The outbound leg is actually going to be the British Airways 318 service going into London City, which I understand there's only 25 seats on that aircraft, so obviously a lot of legroom and a lot more comfort, especially in a little aircraft like that all the way across the Atlantic. Must be a crazy thing to see. And then she's going to be doing a couple of days in London, then heading to Manchester, then doing a little tiny airport in Scotland, there for literally an hour before she turns around and heads back down south. So that's a pretty intense schedule that she's got lined up for March. Okay, so we do have the wave of heavies inbound.
Yeah, the Delta ones will be first, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's the usual 3 Delta heavies.
Yes.
Amsterdam, Heathrow, Charles de Gaulle.
2169, roaming down, big on.
Then the Alitalias, British Airways, Aer Lingus, Emirates,
Lufty.
4911 Yankee, straight to your right, hold short, main 4 left, main contact, final point 9.
Tap's coming in today.
Yeah, TAP with their special livery, 330 Neo as well.
Yep.
So that's going to be a good one to see side on.
Yep. That'll be here. It's 11:04 a.m. local time in Boston, and it will land probably around 1:20 local time. So hopefully we're either here or on the other side.
So good opportunity from this angle to look at the control tower here. I think it's the most unique control tower anywhere in the world. I can't think, unless anybody can tell us, is there any other dual-legged control tower in the world? As you can see, spans across the all those are offices for the authorities and administrative offices and so on and so forth. Sam, can you enlighten us on that a bit in terms of the control tower? It's very old. It's probably the only part of the...
I know you're just looking in onto that Hold on, I'm just reading a message.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that important message to come through. Hold on, people.
Yeah.
I'll give you the info in 1 second.
I think it was opened in the 70s, somewhere in the 70s possibly.
Yeah, it did. I'm sorry. I'm back.
That's all right.
People.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've got a page open on it actually on Wikipedia.
So as Jerry said, the offices that are those are the main offices for positions as the head of airport operations and people like that. The comms center is up there on the up the tower on the 16th. And if you think the security is bad here, trying to get up in that tower is almost impossible unless you a badge to go up there. You're not getting up that tower. Maybe an act of God could get you up there. But yes, I know it was built in the early 70s. Quite iconic. I think there is possibly one or two other dual somewhere. I think I've seen just
really?
randomly looking.
Okay.
But a lot of them have already been taken down or are now single stack towers in the majority of places. So, which is rather sad. Again, iconic architecture. We could possibly say it was ugly a few years ago, but now it's iconic.
Yes, of course. Unfortunately, that's the case with a lot of things that have been destroyed and broken down.
Absolutely.
A little bit, late in the day, we're sort of like, why did we do that?
Even with the original Terminal A, that was just a concrete beast, but truly it's fantastic arching architecture, and obviously that's gone. They had to build the new Terminal A with the satellite section of Terminal A because Delta's operation as a hub, it's massive. So to be able to accommodate, and certainly the satellite section of Terminal A accommodates the larger aircraft in their fleet.
Shit, you alright?
Almost broke my phone.
It's sugar. Sorry.
Oh. Am I rubbing off on you,
Bit
Jerry?
late, isn't it?
I think I'm rubbing off on you, Jerry.
Okay. Oh no, it was yesterday. Oh, are you serious? Oh. Oh.
What?
Latest 747 with British Airways. It's gone down to St Athan, has it, Julie? Oh. Oh, that's one we missed then, isn't it? Oh. No. Yeah.
472 Boston Logan, down the line of voice service, landing floor right.
Oh, cool, look at this, military.
The first responders are waving to us in the boat, Jerry.
Got it. This is definitely military, this is definitely military. That might be something to do with a wake. Come on, camera. Oi! So that's 757 going out on 04 right, I think.
Company 4 mile final. 477 only 9 o'clock to take off.
Thought he was going to go out on 04, but he's gone out on 9er.
Yeah, 9. That's going to San Francisco.
Cool. Smoking. Oh, okay, lost you. Right, good morning everybody. Let's just see if we can grab some comments here.
And that people is not what you do on Massport property.
No.
And I will
Unless you got permission, of course.
which I highly doubt, and they certainly don't have permission to do that type of activity.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there'll be a Bobby along, as you would say, Jerry.
Poppy.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
They're leaving now because they know the Bobby's probably up the street.
Where's my coffee?
Oh, good Lord.
My coffee from, what is it, Nazelli's or something?
Donna's. Donna's breakfast.
I've drunk it all.
Oh, well, you want mine? Because it's
No, you're right, you're right, you're right.
Oh, look at that. What a good shot.
Is that little 717 there again, isn't it? Is it?
Yep. That's going to LaGuardia.
Hey. Okay, I need to.
JetBlue coming in left.
Yes.
Boston Logan, make 4 to left. 272 or 970 takeoff. 426 Boston Logan, on the line of motion.
Okay, guys, coming to your comments shortly. Just trying to.
It's snowing.
It's snowing. It is snowing. That is snow. That is definitely snow. That's a pretty cool lineup.
Yes, it is. I'll let you know right now, Jerry. It is.
You're going to give me a
Which one? Which?
the 717. I'm on.
Okay, so you have the Delta, the 717 right behind. You have the American Airlines A320. That's the one behind it is it's from Charlotte. It just landed.
Right.
So behind that, you should have a JetBlue that's going to Detroit. That's an Embraer. Do you see the JetBlue Embraer?
Yeah.
Okay. And
I've just got my sights on this 717 at the moment
getting ready for takeoff.
because she's a beautiful aircraft, man.
Yes, yes. She's 19 years old.
Wow, that's quite young, really.
Yep.
Oh, look at this beautiful tug, man.
Yeah, that's one of the official tugboats of Boston Harbor. They help bring in all these ships and all the freighter and the oil tankers and everything. Let's see if they'll give us a wave.
Well, he's gonna photobomb me any second now.
I don't know if he's looking this way. He just has to concentrate, but.
Delta 426, runway 9, expect to take off. 815 Boston Logan, now.
It is definitely snowing.
Well, as we talked about this morning, Jerry, right now on Logan Airport, we are getting hit from two separate directions of wind. The freezing, frigid Canadian air coming down and the easterly wind coming right off of the ocean, and it's crashing right in front of us.
Yep.
We are the epicenter.
Wow, look how steep the climb out is, man.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah. Skyrocket.
That's right.
Wow, man. That's a roller coaster ride right there. Leveling out. Hey, has he been called to? Are they going to be taking that thing out?
Maybe.
Oh look! There's more. There's more. I reckon they're bringing it out, mate.
So that's the American.
He's off to Charlotte, was it? Or
No,
well, that's crazy. You know, that
They haven't
aircraft
updated.
on the runway there, it's still active on the runway, and this is a direct intersect. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. So they really trust.
24 Los Angeles, Corey Delaney, 193 mile final step, hold on across runway. 2237, runway 97, takeoff.
Yeah, here's all the other tugs, so they're definitely going to be moving.
Yeah, they're moving this big ship, folks. Yes, look. Man, we're going to see something pretty spectacular here. The biggest taxi ever. Flipping heck.
2578,
United States of America.
That's one of the little whale watching boats.
Oh, is it?
The white boat.
Cool. Like sightseers.
Yes.
Sweet.
This would be the last day I would go out on that in this wind.
Yeah.
They're waving at us, Jerry, on Justice. With the name of these tugboats, Justice and Freedom.
Yeah.
contact call for departure. 25,
Wow, man.
Contact ground 49. 759 on my 9, I couldn't take off. 433 Los Angeles, now land Blake 7 planning correct.
If you notice too on those tugs, Jerry, they also have the hose system for high pressure water for fire.
Yes, I see that. Yeah. Okay, YouTube, here we come.
Spirit getting ready to go off, Jerry. That's going to Orlando where it's nice and warm.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are. Joanna Bramley, John Grinham. John Grinham, Hope to see Aer Lingus 330 new livery. Yeah, well, we should get that a little bit later on, one would hope. Most definitely get the 330. Whether is it the new one? I don't know. I'm not looking at flight radar right now, but
nice little Embraer.
We have seen it. We have seen it over the last couple of days. We've seen both the new. Actually, I think both arrivals have been in the old livery.
Yeah, there's two again today.
Is it?
I will check.
Which one is the 330? Is it the new livery or?
Let me check for you.
Going to see the TAP first livery as well going out, coming in. 330
Yeah, you
near.
got the Airbus 320, the NX.
Yeah. That'll be in the new livery, obviously.
Estimated arrival is 1:40 local time here in Boston, and you have the A330 in the old livery, and there.
Okay, so we're not going to see the new livery A330 today, I'm afraid. So the other tug has wow, they've got some serious power, those tugs.
This little Embraer is going to Indianapolis.
Okay. Oh, he's just seen the the exhaust on the top of the stack. They've definitely fired up the engines on that container ship.
If anybody has the Marine app that follows all the cargo ships, they'll be able to tell us exactly what's going to be happening with that container ship.
Kurt Landgraf, good morning. Derek Cohen, CN Office, Miles High, Keith Cornell, Graham Taplin. Graham Taplin there in Ontario, Canada. Yeah, I mean, look, you know, we had we obviously we're not talking about Heathrow sort of movements here, folks, but we're talking about a great. The scenery here is fantastic. The variety of aircraft is fantastic. We do get that heavy surge in the afternoon, which is always good to see. But you don't get this kind of scenery very often, and we're very fortunate enough to be able to get it. And
again,
of course,
and again, Jerry, it's winter time.
Of course,
it's a Sunday.
Yes, yeah. But even so, it is kind of like, you know, the kind of viewing that is quite addictive, it has to be said. Especially when it's all happening live and you just don't know what's going to happen in the next, you know.
True aviation geeks.
Yeah.
Want to see everything.
Regardless of what it is,
from wherever it is, because it's just.
So there's a cormorant.
That's a cormorant, yes.
Okay, they are definitely about to pull this thing out now.
It takes a long time to do that, and
but bear in mind, this thing's going to come right in front of us, and we are going to see.
Yes.
We're going to be watching Big Boat TV.
Yes.
For the best part of, I would have thought 40 minutes for them to turn that thing round.
Another couple of cormorants.
Dredger. I'm guessing.
And out there, Jerry, those are the Boston Harbor Islands.
Yes.
All little islands. A lot of people who, you know, obviously we're on the coast. Quite a lot of people own boats, and in the summertime, you know, they just head out there. They take the barbecue stuff with their families and spend the day on the islands.
It's quite interesting to see the prop pitch on those little
yes.
that because of the camera itself, it's the frames per second, the FPS. You get to see the props sort of like slowing down and speeding up, a bit like the old wagon wheels in the old movies.
Exactly.
And of course you can see that quite clearly as the aircraft, the auto pitch, is changing the pitch of the engines to counteract any swing. Anyway, that's the way I see it. Just give people, anybody who likes boats, a good shot over there, look.
That's the dry dock right here.
Yeah. That is in dry dock right now. Oh, I hear a big engine. No, not yet.
There's one of the Massport fire trucks doing one of its morning training.
Yeah. Just warming up the engine, keeping everything nice and.
In fact, that's the newest foam truck.
Right.
I'm almost positive it's made by Oshkosh. Don't quote me though.
Wow, you can hear that thing from here.
You should have a little bombardier going out, Jerry, Delta.
Okay.
That's going to JFK.
Tower 127 Hotel, Boston Tower, main on line of way. Yeah, American 2747, runway 48 to land.
Sorry, folks, I was just itching me nose there. Wow, look at that, another steep ascent from that little ERJ. Yeah! Wow! Hold on to your seats, boys. Wow! Fantastic.
5428, contact Boston Logan.
I just saw that's him there, I think. That. Oh, look, we've got the Bear Force One coming out.
Well,
Derek Cohen, Joanna Bramley, K-Drive 23, Angela Brewer, K-Drive saying, Sam, love your knowledge.
thank you.
She is a fellow factoid nerd. Kristen, is that Kristen? It's another Kristen, yeah? Angela Brewer, Bobby Fitzsimmons. First transatlantic from Paris, 12:15 local, DL 59A 330. What's this? Okay, Stephen Billings' ship is the C-SPAN Zambezi going to Wilmington, North Carolina.
There
Wow.
you go.
There you go. So, not too far then.
Oh no, that's halfway down the coast. Of
Oh, is it?
America,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
all right.
127 Hotel, contact Boston Logan.
What's that? Say that again, Julie. Okay. That's the new livery right there, look. Yeah, that's the new livery we've got right there. So there you go, folks.
So we should have a JetBlue and two little Cape Air Cessnas lined up, ready to go, Jerry, any moment.
Got that new United livery going out.
Yep.
Seeing office loving the steep departures on the little Embraers and. Is that two of them? No, that's not.
2447 cross, wing 4 left this frequency as you cross, contact ground point 9. Contact Boston.
Debbie Speller, Sandy Humby, Keith Cornell, Cameron Knights, Hilary Todd, Cianothus, of course, Simon Chambers, JetBlue Boston Bruins livery. Cool.
That's right.
Okay, is that which one's
That's
that?
the Bear.
Oh, the Bear.
The
Yeah.
Boston Bruin is a Bear.
Yeah.
Boston Bruins. My favorite hockey team. Ice hockey, I should say. This little Airbus is coming in from Washington, D.C.
Sorry, guys, just going to switch to this so I can get it side on. We can see lots of other. So that two quite significant aircraft one behind the other. The new United livery and the Bears livery, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that JetBlue Boston Bruins livery will be flying to Fort Lauderdale today.
Okay.
2129, join runway 58.
Looks like this guy's going out full length on Niner. Possibly. It's 321.
741, contact Boston, approximately.
Oh, look at that. He's going to line up and wait, probably. 321.
I think he's possibly coming in from the other direction because that terminal's on that side.
Okay.
At 16, turn right, heading 130, runway 9, exit takeoff. Here, 9 up, coming down the line, voice, every 3 miles on the cross runway. American 4129, hold short, 15 right, contact ground point 9.
If he continues straight, then he's taking off on 4.
He's going
right.
out on 4, isn't he?
He's going to go out on 4
Yeah.
right. If he goes straight, if he takes a left, he'll be going on 9.
Turn right, heading 120.
But 4, look, see where the little Cape...
Yeah,
Cape-
that's 9.
That's 9, so he's definitely going out on 4, isn't he? He's lining up for full length
he's
on
definitely
4.
going out on 4 because he's already passed the intersection where he would have taken a left.
Derek Cohen, moody old Boston sky. Love it. Well, to be honest with you guys, I know it sounds crazy, but it is a bit of a respite from the harsh sun glaring off the water yesterday. It's quite actually a bit of a relief to have it overcast.
There's a JetBlue landing, Jerry. A320 coming in from Jacksonville, Florida.
So now that United is going out on 4. Line up for 4. Hold and wait. Keith Cornell. That's a good point, that, Keith. Stevie Richards. Caroline Gray. Stephen Billings. Bikal Pan. Jerry Spotter. Interesting livery. I think he's maybe referring to the bear. So I don't know who's going to get clearance first. One of them's going to move. Okay, so that's your aircraft that's just landed. Okay, United, clear takeoff. Then American 321 will line up.
2217, you should be ready now. Runway 4 left. Runway 4 left. Got land. 2 to 5 4 right. Appreciate it. Lieutenant, will turn me 15 right. Contact ground point.
Oh, look at this special livery little cape.
Yeah.
I think. Hold on. Let's see.
Wow, steep approach, man.
No, that's a private. I'm wrong. I think that's a beach 200. I think. Maybe a Super King. Not sure. I wasn't concentrating. I kind of like the paint job on it, though, Jerry.
Yeah. Racing stripes.
I love it.
There you go. Here goes the bear. Cameron Knights, yeah. JetBlue are definitely the them and United. I think is it the
what?
strongest in the
okay,
in the special livery stakes.
American Airlines for the retro liveries, JetBlue for
American Airlines,
yes,
right?
they're
Yeah.
retro. JetBlue has some very unique liveries and sport-oriented liveries. Alaska Airlines, they have some, especially back in the day, they had some fantastic liveries on tail work.
Yes.
Some of the other airlines, but the most prevalent U.S. airlines are definitely JetBlue and American for special liveries,
Right.
and Alaska.
So that's going. This aircraft will literally fly straight out over my Airbnb.
That's actually going to Dallas, Jerry.
Right. That was an Air King, I think. Somebody saying that that little private.
So a beach, yes. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, good. All right, I was right. Thank goodness, so I don't look like an idiot.
Kurt Landgraf, K Drive 23. Southwest has a ton of specials too, apparently.
Yes.
Derek Cohen. Yes, indeed, thank you. Cianothus, Adrian James. Thank you again, Adrian. Appreciate it. I'm glad that we can obviously bring you a decent amount of variety and also, the locations as well.
Jerry,
And
it's buffering.
it's buffering, is it?
So yeah, people are saying that it's buffering quite bad. It is. I'm watching it. I just turned my phone on, so.
No, apparently not.
No, you good?
No,
Yeah,
we're all
look,
good.
Jerry.
Is that your
on
that
Facebook.
maybe your signal?
It's Facebook.
Is it Facebook?
Yeah.
Is Facebook buffering, Jilly? Chris Godwin, Europeans about 30 minutes out, 3 Delta aircraft leading the pack.
Yeah, people are coming through saying it is definitely Facebook.
Which channel are you on, Sam?
I'm on Facebook, but they're definitely saying it's Facebook. It's you want me to check YouTube from my phone? Yeah, let me.
Yeah, if you could, but there's no comments on YouTube saying it's glitching or anything. Wow. Must be local signal then, yeah?
375. 375, cross me, pull up the Charlie, turn right on 1.
I believe you said, Sam, that over yonder there is an old jail. Is that right?
Okay, so
But now it's a poo farm.
it used to, yes, it used to be Deer Island Jail,
Right.
and they ripped that down to build the poop farm.
Is that a state trooper going out there on the...
No, that has a yellow light. That will
Yeah.
be probably an FAA. An FAA
okay.
vehicle. I'm not sure if you can get close up. It should say FAA on the side. I'm not. What does it say, Jerry?
Hold on. I'm just following him now.
It could be state police, but the yellow light is putting me off.
FAA, you're right.
It is okay.
Wow. That's a tight angled approach, isn't it?
Now that's
Left
one
turn
of Cape
side.
Air's. I think that's one of Cape Air's special little liveries.
Yeah.
The green on their Cessna. That's coming in from Portland, I think.
Oregon.
Oh, Oregon.
Oh, no, Portland is Oregon, isn't it, or not?
Yes. Yeah, most of Cape Air is livery is always blue and white.
What do you want to do, Jilly? You all right? Everything okay? Facebook is glitching a little bit, is it? Mark Solomon, and no glare, great video. Thank you. Yes, indeed. It is quite a relief, I have to say. Even though it's flipping freezing, wrapped up warm, everything's good. Oh, hello. What's going on here? He's just reversed up quite steeply.
675 miles to ready to go. 675.
Resp 3. G'day to you, Resp 3.
Take off southwest 675.
Southwest 675. So that 321 going to be going out of 4, sorry. Southwest going out of 9. Chris Godwin, DL59 in from London Heathrow, A330, about 20 minutes out. Great. Now, my obvious concern...
Yeah, no problem with YouTube at all, Jerry.
Yeah,
I just
YouTube's
pulled it
good.
up.
It's running fine. So apparently there seems to be a Facebook issue. It's not our equipment that's glitching, it's Facebook. So sorry about that.
Yeah, a couple of people are mentioning Boston John. Boston John was a very, very well-known air traffic controller, and he was absolutely fantastic. He was a character.
What brought a bit of humour to it?
Oh, he would make fun of their accents as he was.
Oh, really?
As he was telling you where to go and how to go, he'd pretend he had a British accent. And
Keith
all.
Cornell saying, Max, the Lynx may be on the move out. Max the Lynx. Not sure about that. I'll tell you what though, fella yesterday, Jilly, the State Patrol fella, was mentioning about the white owls that we get on the airfield.
Yes.
So it's quite an issue, isn't it, apparently? And it is interesting to know why they are here.
Okay.
The sort of prey that they're after, which is some people may want to sort of like, avert their ears to this one.
At this point in time, the beginning of November starts the...
Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, this time of year, November to approximately April, is the snowy white owl. They all descend on Logan Airport because of the shorter grass. All the rabbit population, the little animals like that. This is in their migratory area. And it's a big problem for Logan, and has been for many years. So, in Massachusetts...
Oh, sorry.
In Massachusetts, we have the Massachusetts, the Audubon Society. It's like the RSPB over in England. And we have a local gentleman. We have the Massachusetts Audubon Society, Norman Smith. He is fantastic. I've met him multiple times over the years. He actually comes out and he captures the snowy owls. In one way, it's a double-edged sword with the snowy owls, because they kill the smaller birds, which are a problem for, obviously engine. We don't want any birds getting ingestion. Yeah. But in the same thing, they're also a problem themselves. So Norman comes out. He has his way of catching them. He tags them. And actually, we've been studying them now for quite a few years as well.
I'll tell you why. I think they're coming over the top of us on the left-hand runway, Sam.
Yep.
Is possibly something to do with the fact that this great big container ship is on the move.
Yes.
He's actually on the tow right now. I can see the tugboats.
Yeah, he's pulling them slightly, so slowly. Right now, if you can see it, the line.
Yeah, it's moving. It's definitely moving.
So the other tug, there will be one on the side, the blind side here, and one up front. You know, people don't understand. People not from here. You know, again, back into the war era and the revolution. We have in Boston Harbor so many sunken ships that this is why they have to use the tugs.
Yeah.
To move these size ships around, even the regular sized.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a United States Coast Guard base, Region 1, in the North End. That's Little Italy in Boston, and they have the Coast Guard cutters that come in here and smaller boats. So, is that Alaska, Jerry? What is that?
That is a little jet blue with good written on the side of it. It's a little livery on it.
Okay. I need new glasses.
Don't have Specsavers over here, no?
We won't talk about how much my glasses cost.
Yeah, but do they have Specsavers?
They have something like that, yes.
Okay.
But one must be fashionable, Jerry.
One must be fashionable.
Yes. One
Absolutely. Here's another one straight over the top. Wow.
Oh, there's the I Love New York blue.
Yeah, jet blue. I love New York.
Yeah, special livery right there. JetBlue's definitely not disappointing today.
Oh, I hope they bring the heavies in on this left-hand runway. Although it's the shorter of the two, isn't it? I swore you.
Right, Jerry, hold on.
Stephen Owens, well, to be honest with you, what you don't see below the waterline is a huge, you know, obviously these things are stabilised. These huge container ships will have stabilisers on them. You're right though, because sometimes you see the sort of like height of these ships and how high they're stacked, and it does make you wonder how amazing it is, how stable they are in rough sea conditions. You can see he's using his engines as well to get the thing moving. To be honest with you, that's in a funny sort of way, that's actually that's half laden, I would say, that ship, because you can see the waterline quite clearly.
Can you see this over here, Jerry, the front one?
Wow, yeah, look at this, look at this. Why,
you sneaky cockroach.
You cockroach. Okay, so it looks like they're going to go straight back. They're not going to block our view completely.
Yeah, I think he's going to go straight back. And then...
So he'll swing it round. Well, actually,
no,
you know what? They're going to do that, aren't they? Yeah.
The rear end is going to come and then he'll go forward.
So now he's let go of it, literally, look, he's let go of it. And now he's letting it go under its own. The guy at the back's pulling it. Now he's going to swing it round and control the how fast it goes out. Of course, this guy here is...
Just confirm, just 831, runway 9, minus 831, runway 9, minus 1, just 830.
Look at that thing, man.
I know.
Now he's pulling it.
This is like, you know, with the containers, how they have them all locked together. It's just like being inside a FedEx cargo plane.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
they lock the cans in
Yeah.
and everything, and
It's the biggest game of Tetris you've ever known in your life.
yeah, and it's, you know, I'm not sure if you've ever seen inside of you've gone in the any of the cargo ones that you've done have the 9G jet net in them.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Every aircraft has
with
to have that, the catch
you know,
net. Yeah,
the catch
yeah.
net, and obviously the hazmat, the most dangerous hazmat, has the fire suppression system
Yes.
attached to it. That's always in the front of the aircraft on cargo. You know, and that's a job. I mean, there's an actual specific position, and I would assume so. I know for a fact for FedEx, and I would assume it for any other airline, that you have the hazmat trained loaders.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, cargo.
Yes.
So they know the specific way certain cargo has to be loaded.
Yes.
Depending on its flammability and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, of course. There's you know, all different skill levels and
I'm not sure, but this boat to the left, the little one, Jerry, that
police by the looks of it, isn't it?
yeah, probably it's possibly Boston Police or maybe state.
Delta 992, Boston Airway 9 Atlanta Point. Atlanta Point, Delta 992.
Change of air traffic controller. Oh, it's good to hear that people are being entertained today. What did I say this morning, Jet? We're going to struggle today, didn't I? Ha ha!
Contact Boston departure. 891. Sorry, 992, runway 9 is clear for pickup. 9 is clear for pickup, Delta 992. 49 just as 40, correct?
Let me tell you, it is choppy out there today.
Yeah, man.
I would not want to be any of those guys on those boats.
Doing a great job with this one.
Let me tell you, the amount of people over here, Jerry.
Yeah, it's busy, isn't it?
You know, plane spotting and boat spotting, I guess. People grab their coffee, they come down here. It's a nice spot,
Yeah.
you know.
So there'll be a pilot, a Port of Boston pilot on that container ship. They'll take them all the way out there, then he'll
Yep.
get off and
Yep.
be carted back here.
Yep.
992, contact Boston departure.
Well, like I was saying to you, so with the Coast Guard base, they have the military enforcement unit.
Yep.
They go out. So we have the large LNG.
There's the pilot.
There you go. There he is.
4818, Boston Airway 9 Atlanta Point.
So there is the pilot. Probably.
I think we were talking about this the other night, Jerry, and not to get too much off of airplanes, but the LNG tanker, the liquid natural gas tanker,
Yes.
the United States Coast Guard based in Boston, they will go out and meet that ship out in the water before it even comes into the harbor. They will board that ship and they will do what we call clearing it. And clearing it, they'll go into every section of that ship to make sure there are no, per se, bad guys on it,
Yep.
or people that
Yep.
should not be on it.
Yes.
And then they will escort that with other units into Boston Harbor proper, and then over into Everett.
Yes.
You know.
Mount 4818, runway 9 express pickup.
It would be one thing if this harbor was just for shipping or just for some, but I mean, look at this. It's just a never-ending. It's
Yeah.
aircraft. It's
Yeah.
shipping. It's everything. I mean, what a shot, Jerry. Look at that.
Yes, great, isn't it?
I mean, that's...
I'll just get this
Oh,
Bombardier
no,
going out.
absolutely, absolutely.
Now, it's interesting to see this pilot. Is he the pilot going on board this ship as they... Because he doesn't, obviously, maybe he doesn't need to be there for the turnaround, but to steer it out of the harbour.
To be honest... Hold on. To be honest, Jerry, that's one thing that I don't know
Yeah.
about.
Yes.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not a ship
It's-
person.
yes.
I do know that they obviously use the tugs, and sometimes I mean, he's probably there directing them from the different angles because
Very
he has
possibly, yes.
he has the wide angles that he can
Yeah.
see.
Runway 9, first gear, code 39.
FI92 Oscar, 901 at voice.
Eddie Walder, C-SPAN Zambezi, under flag of Hong Kong, dead weight, 115,000 tonnes.
Yes,
Dead weight. Dead weight. That's unladen.
absolutely,
Wow,
absolutely. You have a fan right behind you, Jerry.
Kirsten saying, check flight radar 24 to see that the plane I came home on is due back to Boston
At 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Okay.
local. Thanks,
Okay.
Kristen. Oh, are you? What's your name, mate? Steve Sapanis. Oh, thanks, man.
Steve Sapanis is here. He came out to
Oh,
visit.
yeah, well, there you go. You know, we have a
came-
go. We have a go. Let me get me... let
Where's
me
your
get
wallet? Did you leave your
Oh, I've got
wallet?
it in here. I've got it in here. Got local here, folks. How you doing, Steve?
How are you?
Good stuff. Local fan from living in Boston.
No, just outside.
Oh, okay.
Working.
Which city, Steve, do you live in?
Burlington.
Oh, Burlington.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're being quite... Oh, brilliant. Really good, yeah.
Sounds
Yeah. Everybody right the way through, you know, all different aspects of it. And people loving this as well. You know.
This is the big twist. Huh?
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Stick it, man. Oh, thanks, man. Are you a three-striper, are you? First officer? Fantastic.
I'm only a one striper, even though I've been.
Yeah,
I
one of the
just
longest,
went over-
one of the longest,
one of the longest members.
serving members of Big Jet TV.
But I never went over to YouTube, so now
Yeah.
I'm on
So
YouTube.
you're a rookie on YouTube at the
Oh,
moment.
isn't that awful?
Well, the way you've been going, I'll tell you what, you're full stripes.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Steve.
Glad I am
Should be instant.
I keep getting in the truck because it's cold. I wasn't feeling too well this morning.
So I think this is the whaling, not whaling,
Whale watch.
the whale watch. Yeah, these
Behind
guys
it.
coming out.
Yes.
Wow.
Good day for that.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I
We had
mean,
some seals. We had some seals.
the harbour seals. Yep.
It's quite funny.
I would love to see if we could see a snowy owl out
Yeah.
Runway 9, American 2130.
So Steve, we've got the heavies inbound, the Europeans and the Far Easterns. It is a good spot, isn't it? It's a shame that the runway's below the that's the sea defences, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. We're talking about the tower.
Oh yes, yes,
Years ago,
yeah.
used to be an observation deck up there.
Oh, did there?
there. Yes.
Pre 9/11.
3911 observation deck. Yep.
That was a great place to watch.
Oh wow, I bet. How far up was it? Was it sort of like in that middle section?
Yeah, it was in the middle section. I think maybe the third one up.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
It's like the story I said the other day. I want to say 1994. I had my friends coming over from England, and it was July 4th. And you get a great view from the side of the airport of the Boston fireworks. So I went through the USA hangar and had my friends with me. We went in the pickup truck. State trooper says, "Oh, what are you guys doing?" I said, "Oh, we're gonna go watch the fireworks." "Oh, come with me." And we went with him. I mean, that would never happen now. The security post 9/11 is, you know.
And I guess the attitude of airports towards, you know, that whole observation deck style of, showing off their airport, it does all end up being down to the management, doesn't it? You know, whether they want it or not. You know, some airports are more open and more, you know, more accessible. You know, like Zurich with their coach tours, the little area out in the middle of the airfield where you can visit. Munich, of course, Frankfurt. But then you've got the other extreme like Heathrow, who don't give a damn, to be honest with you, you know? Yeah, well, we managed to get pretty close, but in terms of Heathrow being, you know, spotter friendly, as they call it, it's one part of the airport that they really don't have any interest in whatsoever, which is a shame. So now here's the pilot. Now, is he going to board the vessel?
No.
Are you sure? He's not going to go in that little thing there, look. Look, the little gate, look, the little door's open there at the side.
Maybe.
So he's going to maybe... No, maybe not. So like you say, Sam, he's just doing it, he's just observing and giving...
From the direction. They'll bring the other tug around. You should see another tug. Oh, there it is. Yeah. This is not an easy harbor.
They've actually, he's now free.
Yeah.
He's now free.
This is not an easy harbor to navigate, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think if you look at Google Earth images of the harbor, you can see
the depths,
the anomalies.
Yeah, yes.
You can see the anomalies, which are the sunken ships in the harbor.
Wow.
If you guys check that out, if anyone's interested.
Are you just down here for the day, Steve?
Yeah, I'm in and out of the city.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, I knew you were coming to Boston.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's great you came by, man. I always like to see people and shake the hands of the true aviation enthusiasts. Yeah, we can all call ourselves that way.
I know a lot of people are saying hello to me on the different feeds, so hi everybody.
Busy, isn't it? Even though, you know, it's just constant, isn't it? That aircraft has gone right over.
You got a Dash 8 coming in.
Winthrop.
Jerry should be landing behind you any second.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just Winthrop. Yeah. somebody boarding it from that tug? No, that tug's actually just pushing
the
it,
tug
isn't
is
it?
just pushing
It's
it.
just pushing it, keeping it left. Wow. Because obviously the tide's trying to push it that way, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow.
All right, you have one of your first internationals coming in, Jerry.
Yeah!
Yeah, coming from Delta. The A330 coming in from London Heathrow Airport. Should be landing any moment right over us.
Is it? On the left runway, or?
Yep. No, 4 right. Should be landing on 4 right, I think.
Okay.
You want to bet? I'll bet you a finner. I'll bet you a finner, Jerry.
Hold on.
You know what that is?
No.
That's a $5. A
Oh, is
finner.
it?
Bet you a finner.
We called it a lady over in London. A lady Godiva, $5. But that's only if you're in London, of course. Okay, I can see him venturing now. He's just turning on to.
Not sure if it's going to be.
He's a little ways out, isn't
yeah,
he?
it could be 4 left. This is a crapshoot on which one he's going to come in on.
Wow, look at this guy coming straight towards us from the dredger. Oh, he's... Yeah!
So 4 left.
She's on 4 left, yeah, that's
On
the
4
shorter
left.
runway. I think that might be something to do with the ship, you know.
Yes.
They will tell them if there's a ship.
Oh, they
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
They have to from the height of the ship. Yeah. You know, every few years we have the tall ships come here, and any movement of them, that always affects the flight path too when they're coming into the harbour.
Hopefully they'll switch to the right runway so we can get more of a side-on shot, because at the moment they're right over the top of us. Which is good, don't get me wrong, but it's always nice to see
All right,
side
the
on
next
us.
one's coming right behind, banging right up behind Jerry.
Okay,
Delta, the A330 from Amsterdam, same runway. Should be overhead any second. You're sneaky, Jerry.
here he comes. I swear you! It's quite a dramatic shot when it lands below the actual the line.
Jerry, 1 minute out.
What?
The next 767
Yeah.
Delta coming from Charles de Gaulle.
CDG.
Yep, same direction.
Bring it in on the right, boys. Oh, it's so. This is another Delta 330 or a 76,
No,
you
it's
say?
a 7.6.
Okay.
Those are, like I said, they're the three on a daily that
Yeah.
usually lead the heavies.
Yeah, there we go.
coming in.
Smokey Joe on final. Joe Smith, Andrew Fly, Debbie Smeller. Smeller, sorry. Debbie Smeller. Sorry about that, Debbie. Okay, here we go. Any moment now. Straight over the top. Here it comes. Can hear it. Can I hear it?
By the way, people.
Fuck.
By the way, go Patriots.
Wow. Good old Smokey Joe.
Oh, Jerry, Big Tug TV. Oh, that's a beauty. Who said that? Hold on. Hayden. Hayden said Big Tug TV. I love it.
Wow, that was pretty cool, man. Smokey touchdown for the Smokey Joe. So that's the first wave, I think it is. Is it?
Those are the first three that usually
Yeah.
come in on a daily. They're always the earliest.
Martin Smith, is the airport built on reclaimed land? I think it's.
It's all landfill.
Yeah.
The majority of it is landfill. Yes.
Yeah, the other heavies are.
They'll be coming down.
The other squadron are. Yeah. They're just over Montreal now. Just.
Yeah.
I think led by the.
Lufthansa.
Yes, it looked is 747. Yeah. She's a 400.
Oh, Jerry.
Vince G, Jason Clayton, Bobby Fitzsimmons, Cameron Knights. Yes, of course, guys. Thanks to. Thanks, of course, to Sam. Oh, they've got. That's typical, isn't it? Now they're bringing him on that runway. A big shout out to Sam, of course, again for all her help in. Okay, Bobby Fitzsimmons, Emirates, 777, 58 minutes out. Cameron Knights, Maddie, 26,000 reclaimed from the UK pounds. Anyway, Vince G, Simon Chambers, John Harmonson. Is that John here? No, that's a different one. Debbie Speller, Bobby, and that's Steve as well. Anyway, isn't it? So let's just. Is that right?
I think we have more fans over there, Jerry.
What's that? Okay. Hiya. Okay, we've got some more. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to load up the feed, folks. On how you all doing out there? How are you doing out there? Okay, here we go. Look. Right. Okay. Ian Shaw, Stephen Carton, Gary Goodchild, Wendy Van der Veeg's in the house. Wendy, hope you enjoyed the Schiphol show. Jeff Anderson, Timmy Hawkins, ships, tugs, planes, and wildlife. Yeah, we got to see some. Got to see some great harbour seals this
Harbour
morning,
seals, yes.
which was fantastic, and they're great to look at as well. They're characters, it has to be said. Paul Maskell, do any 747s or 380s use Boston Airport? Yes, Paul, they
all the
do,
time.
all the time.
All the time.
The A380, can you hear me? Are you can you hear me, Tilly? Is it, you can have my voice? It's distant, but I've pointed the mic in the, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, so, yes, in answer to your question, Paul, 747, the Boeing 747, you will see today, British Airways and Lufthansa, of course, and the A380, we did have the A380 during the summer months, I believe it is. Is that right, Sam?
Yes.
The 380 with Emirates, and I think they're going to increase the service, the frequency of the 380 next year as well. So we'll be back, of course, in the summer months.
Jerry, JAL is going to be taking off any moment.
Oh, okay.
It's actually 10 minutes late.
Yeah, but I've got him. There she is, head on to us. We don't know yet. Japan's on the cards for sure. Yeah. Very easy in Japan. So, yeah. We do have some people out there, and also it's just a case of sometimes you have to go out to these places literally to try it, see what the lay of the land's like. It's kind of this is kind of a test exercise what we're doing here before the summer months, to make sure for signal and all that kind of thing, because you literally cannot test it until you're right in the thick of it.
Runway 9, jet 120.
But yeah, of course, you get the fights all the time. I just love the backdrop. I think it's just fantastic. So the Vegas skyline is iconic and something that McCarran can offer. They get some heavies in there as well. Oh yeah. Oh, were you?
So they do a little,
Oh right, okay, yeah, they've got a racetrack out the back there, haven't they?
yeah, it's about 40 minutes.
Yeah. Hoping that the heavies, I would imagine that the heavies are all going to use this runway, this full right. Noise for an Embraer, isn't it? The little CF4s, I think they are. Is it CF34? Yeah. Wow, look at this turn here, look. Wow. That's going to be a tight turn. He needs to... That's crazy. Yeah. Now that pilot must be very familiar with the airport. Regular here, I'd imagine, to know that approach pattern like that. It really is snowing now. Des Collins. Thank you, Des. Good morning. Des, new name to me. I don't think I've seen Des on the stream before, but great to see you, Des. He's probably been here for like 3 years or something. Andrew Strain, Richard Greenwood. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening, of course, in the UK. What is it now, Gilly? About 6 o'clock? Oh, right, okay, 5:26. So it looks like that Japan's going to be going out on 4, I'd imagine. Yeah. 4 right. Just incredible. Of course it's
Mike says it's not snowing. Mike, it is snowing.
It's about, I think it's about 60% composite, that aircraft, isn't it? Full fuselage composite, empennage, the wing. You know, I think the only section that isn't is the very forward section with the cockpit. Batteries. Yeah. Oh, because of the. Yes. Like if it gets hit, then you know, obviously it's nigh on impossible to repair. You know, when you.
What it stands quite a skill.
Yeah. Yes. Bombardier, is it? Just the one on line up. You're just lining up for. great to see the 717. Yeah, no, straight out, man. Like skyrocket material.
Mike says it's not snowing and moving. That ocean effect snow, I think.
Yes. Wow. These guys, watch how steep this one goes up. Look at that, look. Yeah. Crazy. This guy's just vectored like literally. Of course they're used to it, the short little airfields, airstrips that they use. Yeah. Carlos Fuentes, Spina, Giardini, Paul Maskell, Clive Jago, Chris Peters, Mark Jones, Richard Greenwood, Andrew Strain, Des Collins, thank you, Jeff Anderson, Wendy, Tim Hawkins. Got the don't forget we've got the second wave. Charge. Coming in, fantastic. Yeah, that wave is getting closer and closer, isn't it? It's not very. The 30 minutes before Lufty.
Yeah. 717 is probably going to be in around 10 past 1 coming in from LaGuardia.
Okay. And of course the plane ATC. It just makes it, doesn't it? It completes it, I think. Especially with the American accent, you know. I mean, I guess the Americans would feel the same way with the British as well.
Yeah, the feed on Facebook is stuck again.
Is it?
Everybody, it's Facebook. It's not. It's coming through fine on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any issues in terms of the
Facebook platform themselves. Some people are saying their Facebook is coming through fine.
Let me just have a look.
I have it on, Jerry. I'm watching it. I don't have any issues.
Is it? Sam's on the main page. Are you on the main page?
It should be on the members page, no? Thank you, Mike.
Shirley Bird, Steve, Darren Smith, Scotty's in the house, Janet Lowe, Sarah, Craig Whitmore, no problems for me here. It may be individual devices, folks. It may be individual devices. Colin Airbus. That's a new name to me, Colin Airbus. G'day, Colin. Boston Rocks, according to Darren Smith. Thank you, Darren. Steve Loopy, John Jackson. Great to see you in the feed, John. And great to see everybody else joining in as well. Hope your Sunday's going well. Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend, has enjoyed their weekend. Nice way to wind down for before back to the grindstone tomorrow morning. Maureen Jones, g'day. Mike Schroth, g'day. I think that was Mike Schroth.
Yeah, Mike's local.
Trying to get hold of us earlier, Mike.
Coming out today, or Mike made the right decision. He's toasty, warm, and moving.
Of course, the oh look, Smoky startup, is it? Surely, at some point, we're going to start to see de-icing programs in effect, isn't it? I would have thought. In these conditions, I wonder what temperature it has to get down to before they bring the de-icing systems into effect. Yvonne Heelan, Johnny Jackson, Craig Whitmore, thank you very much indeed. Thanks, guys. Obviously, you know, you've got to keep everybody entertained, and fortunately this position here has got quite a lot going on, even from a distance. Cormorant. Look out! Wise guy, eh? You cockroacher. Annalise is in the house. Annalise. Oh, the loveliest lady in the world.
There's the sea lion, Jerry.
Where is he? Where?
To the right.
I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him. Hold on.
All the boats are gone.
Oh, it's camera shy, isn't he? We'll get another one. Keep an eye out, Sam.
You get him?
Yeah, got a little bit of him. Got a little bit of him. Oh look, special livery. Frontier. Yeah.
Colorado Bighorn livery.
Colorado Bighorn. Cool. There's another Cape Air making a shot. And it was actually Kristen who was telling us about the replacement aircraft that are being brought into service, I think, next year, and it is the Air Technam P2012, which is I think it's an anhedral wing. Is it? Do they have one in service yet?
I think it started in September, if I'm correct.
Oh, okay.
But you will see more of them.
2938, monitor tower, 1 straight, 20.
Caleb Weatherdew, Trish Peters, Odette, Hayden,
2938.
Elliot Reed.
396.
Yeah. If you missed it earlier, folks, if you go right back to the beginning of the feed today, it should start off with a seal looking at you. It looked very sweet, I have to say. Oh, Mike, no idea yet in terms of when we're coming back in the summer. Lots of things going to be happening between now and the summer. So absolutely no idea in terms of what month, but we'll obviously keep everybody informed on that one. I think the heavy period is around about June. Is that right? June, August, June, July, August. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Michael G. Kelly. So as you can see, folks, intersecting runways. He's going out on Niner right now, this guy, and the other guy just landed on 4 right. Hopefully the heavies will be back in on 4 right as we, because the ship's now gone, obviously. Oh look, is that Korean's Dreamliner coming out? Hey! Summer 8. Oh, the 717. Should be auto connect.
What's wrong?
GP just
You're connected to me.
typical technical.
Here it is.
So that was previously an MD-80, would that be right? Before it was a Boeing aircraft. Is it? Okay. It's a shame, innit? Not here. No, which is a shame. Embraer heavy, the 195s and the 75s. But yeah, no.
I guess JetBlue's got like 60 of them on order.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do they really? Oh, okay, okay.
Maybe be replacing other Hendrix. A lot of them.
Really? Oh, okay. And of course, it's manufactured in Canada, of course, or assembled in Canada. Most of the 220s.
Yeah, they started, but
Oh, they've got another plant though, haven't they?
with the tariff
Yeah. Oh, okay.
thing, and Boeing made a big stink about them being government subsidized and blah blah blah.
Yeah, there's that's still on the cards, isn't it? The
So they said, well, start building.
that was it. Yeah, that's right. Yes, they do have a an Alabama new plant in Alabama. That's the one I was trying to think of, Alabama. So that's just to reduce. That is purely just to reduce the taxes. Wow. Or to alleviate the taxes, or yeah, reduce them, I guess.
The state police are waving at us.
Boys in blue.
Are they? Were they
They were
waving?
just waving at us.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame I didn't get him. I was following that spirit.
He'll be coming back around if he's going that way. I honestly love the Korean livery.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
just
simple.
so-
It's simple,
yeah.
but
Beautiful.
striking.
very.
568 to left on Yankee, join 33 right, company in Santa Mom, final line.
Yankee, join 33 right, Grizzly, but
Need to be keeping an eye out for the.
568, hold short runway 4 left, monitor tower 128.
we'll be short of 4 left, Grizzly, but
Lufthansa will be here in about 15 minutes.
Yeah. Leading the heavies.
Yep.
1.5 out of
722 Boston Tower 10209er, are you able runway 4 left? Thank you for 722. 722, thank you. Center to approach runway 4 left, change to runway 4 left.
Mike Schroff's Sill, I guess, sister, perhaps. Got a relative who's flown on Korean.
63 to left on 33 right, hold short runway 4 left.
Interesting, I reading this morning on the Boston Spotters page about the Qatar 350 did come in here. It was coming in here, but now they've gone back to the 777, which is not such a bad thing, but hopefully they'll because they've got enough of them.
Look at that with the old Continental livery.
Yeah. Wow. That's kind of retro, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a really nice retro coming in any minute. Hold on.
That's Copa Airlines, isn't it?
That's sorry, yeah, that's Copa. My bad. Coming in from Panama. We have any minute. Let me just double check before I say this because where is she?
Sister-in-law Mike Schroth, thank you. Okay, has flown. Oh, SIL, right, sister-in-law. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Monitor tower on 128.8. 732, turn left on Yankee, join runway 3 for right, 4 short, runway 4 left. Okay, so down. 3 right. 6 right, 4 short, 092 heavy, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff. Triple takeoff. 732, verify, hold short, runway 4 left, on, runway 3 for right. Right, hold your 32, monitor tower on 1.
Yeah.
3345 Boston Logan, Ember, 3 mile final, with 020 at 9er, runway 4 right, clear to land.
There's the state police boat again after Korea takes off.
9 out.
Is he to my right?
To your right, and he's trotting out into the harbor.
092 heavy, contact departure. Boston 09 with A.
Oh, right, okay. Flat out.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
definitely blowing out his engines on that one. having
Yeah.
fun. He's enjoying himself.
Through the gate, son.
Look at the seagull right in front of us in the water. Oh, there's a seal right in front of
Yeah,
you.
gotcha. Hello, mate. Where's the fishy? Where's the fishy? Where's it? Look at him there. Where's the fishy? Where's it?
Him and the seagull are they're gonna be in battle for the fishing.
Yeah. Wow, he's still flat out, the old boy. There's the poo farm over there. Yeah. We called it something else, but obviously, as we're on here, Craig Whitmore, Mike Schrath, Scott Salmi, Scotty, Yvonne Heelan. Just
425, turn left on hotel.
yes.
Jerry, we do have a nice jet blue, another special livery.
Inbound or?
Yep, the Inspiring Humanity inbound should be here around 1:05.
I always remember when I went to San Francisco, drove there and arrived there at in the middle of the night, literally, and I wasn't tired at all, because you used to be able to buy that stuff that you drank, that kept you awake. I don't know if they still sell it, but anyway, I necked a load of that to keep me awake. But yeah, and then I drove, and then me and my photographer, I got the
away truck.
I got to the top of the hill where they do the cannonball
yes,
run.
Yes.
And I said, hold on to your hats, boys. And we took off, mate. We took off. I actually took off. Cameraman was... what's this he got? What's he got?
The seagull?
He's got something. He's
I
got
know.
a bloody great big fish, look. Flipping heck.
That's why the other seagull came
Yeah.
over on top of him trying to steal it.
That's crazy, man.
Cheeky bugger, he got a good
Yeah.
one right there.
It's bigger than him. Mate, give it up, son. Look, he's going to have a
That's
go.
just classic. That is just classic.
You greedy bastard. He's desperate not to drop it, look.
Look at all the other seagulls coming around him trying to swoop in
Yeah.
to steal the fish.
Oh! He's trying to turn it round. I bet he wishes he has arms now. Look, yeah.
It's too heavy for him, I think.
It is.
To fly off with.
Oh, he's lost it. Oh, he's
No, no.
He's got it. He's still got it. Go on, son. He's trying to turn it round. He's trying to turn it round, isn't he? Or he's trying to sort of like...
Oh, yeah.
It's dead, isn't it? It's definitely dead. Yeah. You need... Yeah. Look, he's giving himself a bit of a rest, look. He's having another go. I'm surprised there hasn't been a seal come up and grab it.
To the right here, Jerry's a cormorant.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Oh, look, low level. Oh, here we go, look.
Oh, we're gonna be. Oh, they're fighting the baby seagulls.
It's the babies, it's the babies. The two of them, look. Mike? Have I lost the mic? Oh, sorry. That's the youngsters, isn't it?
Yep.
He's still having a go, isn't he? Look, he's still determined. Look, that must be old and manky by now, that fish, mate. Just go and get another one, man.
Jerry, Lufthansa is a minute out.
Wow, fantastic, man. Thank you. It's not quite dead yet. Bring
Actually,
out,
you know
you're
what?
dead.
Jerry, we have another 717 coming in from LaGuardia in front of
Nice.
Lufthansa.
He's got it. Oh, thought he had it then. Go on, son, turn it round. That's it.
I should use my David Attenborough accent.
Yes. The softest bit.
Yeah.
Here we are at Boston Logan. Of course, Nick from Jet Tip, if you're listening, mate, thanks for all your info. Thanks for the big warm welcome to Boston as well.
Yeah, Nick Benson.
Yeah, Nick Benson.
Benson from Jet Tip.
Okay, should be any moment now. 7:47 inbound.
You're gonna get the 717.
Oh, 717 first, yeah?
Then you're gonna get Lufthansa. Then you're gonna get the JetBlue Humanity Special Livery, all in a row.
Sweet.
And another 717 right after that.
Okay, I need to turn this thing up. I can't really hear you, Chili.
saying,
There
son.
we go. I got you. Nick is here apparently, is he? Nick is on the feed. There we go. Now, jet tip, we'll talk about that when we get a little bit of a moment coming up.
Yeah.
Of course, just bear in mind that jet tip is a US-based platform as it stands at the moment. We were discussing last night that it would be a great thing if he could sort of add Heathrow, maybe Frankfurt to the mix. Here comes that 717 now. But with the variety of special liveries, because that's what jet tip is all about, is special manoeuvres. You know,
Special aircraft.
liveries and special aircraft that are sort of like coming in. It's a bit like flight radar, but a lot more sort of like personalised to your own personal selection. In fact, he's probably saying it's nothing like flight radar. No, it's not, is it? No, it's But what I'm saying is that you get the ability, the capabilities to sort of like when you're squawking, when you hear something squawk, you know. I'm not 100% up with the whole flight radar thing, but I know that. Oh look, he's given up. Look, he's left it to the. He's left it to his mates.
Look, he's coming in, Jerry.
Okay. Here she comes.
Look at that. Beautiful. She is just beautiful.
Yeah. Always amazes me, man, to see those, see the flaps, just massive, great big sections of the wing. It is amazing, isn't it? Especially when you're on the aircraft and you can, if you're sitting behind the wing and you see when it lands, it just, everything just shudders, and you know those flaps are just hanging from a couple of hinges, literally. You know, it's just fantastic how resilient they are and how, you know, powerful everything is. And of course the expands the wing by only about 20%, I think. Increases the wing area by around about 20%, but increases the efficiency of the wing by around about 75%, I think, with those with the leading edge slats and the flaps, especially on the big bird like the 747. How was that, folks? Tommy Ernst. Oh, hello. Little conversation going on about the say a bit there.
Jerry, you're going to have the special JetBlue livery coming in behind you. The Inspiring Humanity should be here any moment.
Okay, I'll just get a quick shot of Lufty.
There she is, Jerry. Look at her tail, Jerry. Real
Yeah.
close.
runway 9, expect to take up. Down for runway 9, we're rolling in under 1564. Runway 129, Boston Tower, runway 9, line up the wait, traffic lands across the runway. Not ready yet, we're need another minute, American 2129.
Speedy Gonzalez in his state police boat again.
Is it?
Right
Where's he
there
at?
in front of them.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
392, turn left on Yankee or runway 3 correct.
Wow.
92, turn left on runway 3 right.
He loves that, doesn't he? He loves it. You love it.
Tower calling at Ember at final model, just close up across the runway 4 right, clear to land.
It's busy, isn't it?
292, monitor the tower on 128.8. 264, message off to departure. United 1564.
There's a shot.
Emirates at 10 minutes out.
Cool. Thank you.
777.
777. Oh, all right. Sorry.
4 left, change 2, runway 4 left, contact tower on 128.8. Look at the clear for 4 left, 188, update 52. 2015, join runway 33 right, hold short of runway 4 left. That's right. Monitor tower on 128.8.
Here's that other 17.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh no, sorry.
No, that's
I
nice
looked-
little aircraft though.
No, I
it's a
looked-
private, isn't it? Privat, I think, isn't it? Or is it? No, it's Yeah, but isn't it? No, it's not. Ignore me.
4 right, American 10, 57.
He snuck in there. He's private. It's not showing up. The
Big engines, man. Now, so what are we doing in terms of the? Wow. Oh, that's. Wow, what was that? That's just. Is that someone that's just taken off, or is that the reverse thrust on that little Gulfstream? Wow. Yeah.
4 right, American 1067. 3 under Fox, verify hold short, runway 4 left.
Little 717 going out behind that 737. Oh, nice little deltas. 717, there we go. Yeah. It's the 717 hour. So it should get the clamshell reverses, isn't it? The bucket reverses. Probably not going to see them, or maybe see them. Yep. There they go. Yeah! Wow! That is cool. Mike Schroth, we're not at Castle Island. We're actually on the, what's it called?
Black Falcon Terminal.
Black Falcon Terminal.
With permission from the authorities.
Yes. Oh look, this is a, looks like an either,
I think it's a fuel.
fuel, yeah, some kind of fuel boat, isn't it?
No, this one, no.
That's gas. maybe?
No. The one right in front of us?
Yeah, this one here, yeah.
No.
No?
Nowhere close. The LNG tanker, forget about it. You thought that container
No, I
ship-
don't know what the
No, the
what
container
commodity
ship.
they've got on it. Gas or
292 Boston Tower, 19 line at the weight, traffic plan across the runway.
RTC 106. She's quite low in the water.
I think it might be one of the ships that's involved with the dredging.
Okay.
Not an actual dredger.
Okay.
32 monitor tower on 12820.
He wasn't messing about, was he?
21 Boston Tower, runway 9 line at the weight, traffic 3 mile final across the runway. 9 line of weight, traffic 1281.
Craig Whitmore, the old Kai-Tak runway 13 approach was an IGS approach rather than the normal ILS, like most airports. Craig Whitmore, thank you for that information. That approach that guy just made was very much Kai-Tak styley, wasn't it? Love to see one of the big jets do that, you know.
So he used to shoot for that checkerboard on the
Yeah,
side of the
yeah,
hill.
yes. Literally shoot for it. It's fantastic. Mike Shock, a little family history. My late grandfather was in the Navy, and before he retired, he was on the USS Constitution. Wow.
Fantastic, oldest continuous military ship in the world
Still continues today, does it?
to this day. It's in the harbor. She goes out every July 4th for her turnaround, does her gun salute at Castle Island, which is right over here,
Right.
and does her turnaround. She actually just got put back in the water after a 3-year
Oh,
hull renovation.
wow. Which would have been done, what, over in that dry dock there?
They
Or?
did that right where she is docked over in Charlestown. They
Okay.
put her in dry dock there and completed it.
So that's interesting. That's a little QF, a little Q400 just gone out of the left-hand runway, 4 left. So they're still using that.
Take off to 1281. Boston Tower, following 757 on a 3-mile final. 236012, traffic pulls up across the runway.
Emirates 777 now at 3,500 feet. Michael G. Kelly, thank you very much indeed.
He's coming around.
Craig Whitmore, tight right base and short final landing, they call it. Yeah, there it is again. Of course, these guys, like we were talking about, familiar with the little short strips, landing strips that they have dotted all over the US, of course.
4179 monitor tower, 12820.
So keep an eye out for.
So we're being told by our fantastic, informative.
It's a tanker
viewer
barge
that is
with a
barge
pusher tug.
There you go.
Tanker barge with a pusher tug, 757. Very nice.
Coming in from Dallas, Fort Worth.
So is that barge something that sort of... so that's the barge section at the back, I'm guessing, the pusher barge.
Yeah, so the barge itself is the main section with the tugboat that can
Yeah, the
fit
tugboat
in the back.
is... so that is actually
Two separate
slotted
things.
in the back. Yeah, that's two separate... Wow. Wow, look at that fella going out. Okay, that should have cleared our shot by the time Emirates comes in. Scott Salmi and Brenda
So
sitting there with the dogs.
It's the Tech-Nam. It's the Tech-Nam 2012 is the type of aircraft replacing the
Cessnas.
not so much replacing, just I mean right now it's just complementing their fleet.
Yeah.
But I'm sure over time they'll have a larger majority of them.
Hold short 9 already, JetBlue 2379.
Did he just say he had a sensor? He needs a couple of more minutes. He's got a takeoff sensor? It's interesting, a takeoff sensor. I don't know if I heard that right.
Emirates is 1 minute out.
Got it. Temperature sensor, maybe. Maybe a temperature sensor. 717 going up like a skyrocket once again. Jane Bellow. Miles High, Paul Skilling, MKR, locomoted, BA 747, 35 minutes out. Tommy Toothpicks, Sinnothers Blue. Somebody mentioning Martha's Vineyard there. What's that? Nice little sailboat, if anybody's into sailboats.
2 mile final to the crossing runway, runway 9 clear for takeoff. 9 clear for takeoff, JetBlue 2269.
Okay, Emirates triple. I can hear it.
Yep.
Here she comes. Fair play to these guys.
2379,
Hey?
clear for takeoff, traffic 4 mile final to the crossing runway. We'll keep it rolling, clear for takeoff runway 9, JetBlue 2379.
Cool. Keep it rolling.
237 Heavy, turn left on Romeo, showing November, hold short of runway 4 left. Turn left on Romeo, November, hold short of runway 4 left. Cessna traffic will be entering our left base for runway 4 left as you inside maintaining visual separation. 236 Twin Cessna traffic entering our left base for runway 4 left as you inside maintaining visual separation.
A9 will be here in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes.
237 Heavy, monitor the tower on 128 Twin Inch. 36 Boston Logan, Airbus 2 miles final. Twin Cessna traffic entering our left base, runway 4 left. We'll have you in sight, maintaining visual separation. Runway 4 right, turn left. Contact departure. Central JetBlue 2379. Boston JetBlue 2379, we're at 1700 climbing via the Pass 5. 379, still with tower departure on 13340. That's it. Turn left on Romeo, join November, hold short of runway 4 left. November, hold short of 4 left,
Oh look, there's the I Love New York. I think. Yeah. JetBlue. Jonah's here, miles high. Good day, everyone. Yeah. I want that slot. Of course, one's going for 09, the other one's going for 04, isn't it? I think the one nearest this JetBlue's going for 04, the New York. Oh, mind you, I don't know, the other one might be as well. I think they're both turning on for that, aren't they? Making their way up for a 04 departure.
Wait 9, JetBlue 21. 36 monitor tower 128.8.
We have people asking about the boats. Well, the people in the sailboat, they're crazy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. Hardcore, real hardcore
Yeah.
sailors. And definitely the other white boat. That's one of the Harbor Island tour boats. They take you around. So must be some vacationers on those Harbor Island boat. But those guys on the sailboat, forget about it.
Forget about it.
They're asking whether there'll be any type of show tomorrow, Jerry. It's going to be raining, people.
Yeah, we'll have to update everybody on that.
That'll be a late call update.
Yeah. I mean, not that rain's ever stopped us before,
No, no.
but you know, it is all about positioning and.
Gareth is asking what time. Probably around 4:30, 4:45. It starts to get a little dark, Gareth. There's the sea lion right ahead of us too. Dead ahead of you, Jerry. Exactly
Got
where
him.
you.
Got him.
Little harbor seal.
There he is there.
Not sea lion.
Where's
Sorry,
he?
harbor seal.
Shy, aren't they? Is
21 contact departure. Egypt was 21. Tower calling Emperor on a 1 mile final.
the only problem, the issue with rain, with a place like this, is because we're so far away from the airfield.
Yes.
Visibility will be our main issue. So we'll just have to play it by ear and see how we get on. Stephen Billings, I love New York is going to West Palm Beach. Thank you for that, Stephen. Jonah, 4:30 to 5 p.m. right now. It gets dark. Yes, indeed. Much like the UK, it has to be said. And today, I'd imagine with the overcast conditions, it will appear to get darker a little earlier. Derek Cohen, TAP, out to your right. Thank you, sir.
5 minutes out.
That will, and I think it's a special livery as well.
Yes, it is.
It's the first. There, I think it's called the first. I think TAP, if I'm right in saying this, TAP were the first to take delivery of the A330 Neo variant, and this is the first ever 330 Neo to come into service, I believe. Thanks, Keith. Keith saying that I should just take the morning off and go to Dunkin' Donuts.
I know, right? That's what I wish we had right now, Jerry.
Yes, so do I, mate.
Good Lord. Let me tell you.
Boston Police.
So that's one of their boats. So we've seen the state police boat and Boston Police.
And of course, the state police are the mass police, aren't they?
Yes, okay, so they cover the whole of Massachusetts. They're the state police. Then we have the environmental police. They also have a boat out here. The environmental police have just as much jurisdiction in Massachusetts as the state police because obviously everything's the environment. Also out here on the harbor for security, we'll have the Coast Guard boats and the cutter. Yes, Cameron, we should have an aircraft with a donut livery.
Wasn't there one? I'm sure there was one once, wasn't there? Or did I dream it? I probably dreamt it. Be good though, wouldn't it?
With Dunkin' Donuts down the side with a big donut on the tail.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
All the different varieties of donuts along the fuselage.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Great idea.
Yeah. So that's some kind of authority patrol, isn't it, over there? He's got a green light on him, but...
Where are you looking, Jerry? What are you looking at, Jerry?
This guy here.
At the boat?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just called Wolf River.
No, that's just a regular... Let me see. Let me look at the back of it. No, that's possibly a lobster, one of the old lobster
right,
type.
yeah.
I can't see because my brand new binoculars that I bought and then lost the day after I bought them, I would be able to see close up and tell you. But
They're in the back of your mate's car,
I
aren't
asked
they?
him, in fact, he just called in and I blocked his call because we're live. But I know he's looking for my binoculars.
I've got something approaching by the sound of it. Have I or not?
Aer Lingus is close too. That's the NX. That'll be here in 5 minutes. Hainan also. Tap first.
Oh! Jonah is saying that there is a Dunkin' Donuts right by Black Falcon.
There is. There is.
63.
Okay.
If
Is
you
it-
work
is it-
on this airport, right, you know where all the Dunkin' Donuts are.
Is it walking distance?
No, it's not walking distance.
Okay.
No, unfortunately. Well, it is walking distance, but not in this weather.
Truck 217 Bravo Heavy Boston Tower, following a number 2.5 mile final, 010 at 9er, runway 48, clear.
Oh, okay.
We've got him on finals.
Yeah, tap is up next. Tap is up next, coming in. Fedora, park the car in the Harvard yard. That's Fedora.
Paul Skilling, is it cold in Boston today? That's an understatement.
A tad bit, but not as cold as yesterday.
No,
It really
because
is
there's no massive wind chill here today, it has to be said. Yesterday, standing here was hard.
Yesterday it was about approximately -8 wind chill.
Yeah.
Today it's around 1 degree, maybe 2 degrees
Yes.
above freezing.
2 degrees, miles high saying.
There you go.
Everything tastes better at the seaside. That's true. Unless, of course, you've been on the beach, in which case you got sand in your sandwich. And there's nothing worse than that, is it?
I could think of something worse, but we can't say it.
Yeah. So I think we have the TAP
Right now,
330 following that.
it is. It's right now, Jerry.
So this is a great looking jetliner.
Ah,
Here she comes, here she comes.
yes, Jilly.
Yeah, he was very early on the touchdown there.
Oh, so Aer Lingus just cut in front of Hainan.
Did he?
Yep.
Cheeky chap.
Bravo Heavy, turn left on Yankee, join runway 33 right, hold short runway 4 left. Left on Yankee, join 33 right, hold short 04 left there, 40, still 1 minute left. Bravo Heavy, monitor tower on 128.8. Tower 128.8,
Is that 76 waiting to go out, or is he waiting for gate? I think it might be the one that came in. Jerry Spotter, Debbie Speller, Sandy Humby. We all agree that 330 Neo is a beautiful looking aircraft. Yeah, waiting for gate. Thank you, Adrian. It's funny because it literally, as it turns, the winglet is, you know, it looks different from every single angle. Now you can really see the complexity of its design there. You know, almost looks odd. A lot different than the 350 winglet. Almost like that experimental one. There you can see the...
In Southwest, Jerry, coming in.
Joe Smith, beautiful Hainan Screamliner on finals.
Aer Lingus, the new
Oh, it's the Aer Lingus. Okay, here we go. It's the NX long range. Of course, the only difference being the fuel tanks. Nothing else.
Yep.
Runway 9 for takeoff. Runway 9 American 2264.
Wow. Yeah.
Charlie, turn left Yankee, join runway 33 right, hold short runway 4 left. Charlie, taxi on to runway 33 right, hold short runway 4 left.
Jerry, Hainan.
Hainan. Okay, so this is the stocker livery, isn't it? Still looking beautiful. Steered it.
Tower, you're ready for the You're ready, American 1099.
Have they got two coming in like yesterday?
Yeah. Aer Lingus?
Final runway 4 right, line up the wait.
Jerry Aer
Runway
Lingus?
4, we're ready,
Yes.
American 1099. One off the Charlie, monitor tower 128.8.
No, Hainan.
Oh, no.
Just the one.
Tower, good morning, Southwest 3471 with you on the ILS 4 by 3471 Boston Tower, contact service 5 for arrival, heavy blowing 787, traffic flight prior to arrival, 1020 at 10, runway 4 right clear to land. 4 right clear land, Southwest 3470. 7961 heavy, if able, turn left on runway 33 right, or no delays to Romeo. Romeo, fine.
Oh, that's just such a great sound, isn't it?
Heavy, turn left on Romeo, showing November, hold short runway 4 left.
Wow, he's going long, isn't he? Wow. That's full length, man.
1099, runway 4 right clear for takeoff.
Stephen Billings. Michael K. Huge Irish community here
Oh, of course.
at Boston. Jerry Spotter.
Heavy monitor tower on 128.
James Marnane. Flying time from Shannon, 6 hours, 31 minutes. It's pretty quick, actually.
Runway 4 right clear to land.
Sorry, folks. Did use a lot of runway as well, didn't he?
Southwest, coming in, Jerry.
Hotel Romeo, runway 9 or surface takeoff. 742 heavy, Boston Tower, following Embraer on the 2-mile final. Traffic will hold on the cross runway, runway 4 right, clear to land.
No. Southwest and Delta.
Is that little Falcon going out?
Turn left on Yankee, join runway 33 right, hold short runway 4 left. Yankee, join 33, hold short 4 left, southwest 3474.
Looks like such a flimsy little horizontal stabilizer on it. Jerry Spotter, A318 is business class only. I think maybe what Jerry's referring to there is the service from London City. Yes, 25 seats only on that aircraft, I believe. I'm led to believe from Kristen, actually, who's going to be flying on that aircraft, that service in March next year. He's got a helipad on the front of this one, look, I think.
Yeah, Jerry. Cut up.
What is it?
Qatar.
Haha, yeah, Qatar. Here we go, folks. Wow, feathering the feathering everything there. A little bit of a crosswind seems to be battling with there, which is pretty cool, man. See the flaperons and the ailerons.
13's up at 13 runway 9 are line at the weight, traffic 4
Pretty
miles
cool.
final drop runway.
Wait up runway 9, jet, please, up 13.
Don't flight contact well for departure. Sure, both are 9 deadline. Canadian Boston Tower Crossway service last arrival, heavy Boeing 777 with 020 at 10. All vessel in the approach area, mass height 107. Traffic holds on across the runway, runway 4.
Vessel in the approach area.
The 43 heavy, taxied by a Romeo.
He's given up. Look, the old fella in the sailing boat. He's had enough. He's gone. Look, mate, this is too cold out here. Okay, so there's a helipad on the front of that, isn't it? Looks like it anyway.
713,
So
runway
we just
9
know.
is for takeoff.
Runway 9, jet, please, up 13.
723 heavy, monitor tower 12818. Boston Dock, Long Embraer on a 2-mile final. Traffic will hold on across the runway, runway 4 is clear to land. 7 Boston Tower, runway 9 are line at the wing. Traffic will land across the runway. Boston Tower, following Airbus on a 4-mile final. Traffic will hold on across the runway, runway 4 is clear to land.
Look at this fella coming toward us. This geezer, look. Is this the old Bill again, is it?
That might be Boston PD's boat. Maybe. Keith says he likes the house designs in the background.
Yeah, they're great,
Yeah, you know,
aren't they? It's a
Keith-
beautiful backdrop.
Yeah, Keith, predominantly all wooden, and they are considered colonial, Victorian era. Some brick. There are some brick houses.
Very few, though.
But very few in Winthrop anyway.
That's snow.
Let's see if Boston Police Boat will give us a wave.
Massport Fire Service.
There you
that
go.
is.
That was the little one. That's that tiny boat.
Boston Police.
317, runway 9 clear for takeoff. 7 contact departure. I-99, trim left on Yankee, join runway 33 right, hold short of runway 4 left. 33 right, short 4 left.
Wow, look at this big thing coming out. Flipping heck.
This,
That's
if I'm not
definitely-
correct, is one of the oil
Yes, oil.
tankers.
Yeah, yeah.
Not LNG. This is a regular standard oil tanker. We have these coming in and out every single day in Boston, and all the locals know that the bridges in Chelsea and going into Chelsea, in and out of Chelsea and everything, the bridges go up and stop the traffic.
Yeah.
Contact departure.
That's pretty cool, man. Give us a big. Now, these two fellas here are right in the firing line, look. Oh, Air Lingus 330 inbound. Old livery. Here we go.
Monitor tower on 128.8. Oh, you're 5-5 Charlie Heavy, Boston Tower, fluctuate turbulence, previous arrival heavy Airbus 330, 102011, runway 4 right, cleared to land.
Alitalia will be right behind them, Jerry.
Boobity bibbity bobbity boo.
That's right.
Obsidian.
Oh, you're 5-5 Charlie Heavy, all vessel entering area map like 131 feet, and you have
Go on, son.
right, that's center line.
Here it is, Jerry.
What?
Alitalia.
Oh, hey! No livery.
Boston Tower, approximately turbulence last arrival heavy Airbus 330. All vessel will be approach area, map height 131 feet. Traffic will hold on the crossing runway. Runway 4 right, cleared to land.
Wow, see a wing flexing, man. That was nuts. Where's BA?
5-5 Charlie Heavy, turn left on Yankee.
BA's,
right, hold short
about
of
4
runway 4
right
left.
checked out.
Oh, is it? Is it? Okay, okay. I think we're going to get...
Everyone, our observant viewers said that oil tanker is on its way to Rhode Island.
Okay.
5-5 Charlie Heavy,
Okay.
Tower 128.8.
Yeah, no spoiler alerts, please, folks. I'm not going to look at YouTube because apparently I'm going to try, if I can try. Oh yeah, I'm not going to see if I can avoid any sports news
Oh, yes.
for the next
sports.
couple of days. Get home and watch the Grand Prix. But I don't think I'll be able to do it. But I'll give it a go, man. I've been quite successful at it before.
Airbus helicopter,
Yeah,
Jerry.
yeah. Have you got it recorded?
There should be an Airbus helicopter landing over there somewhere. And
Tell you what, the visibility's decreasing slightly. 717 going out. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
That was 691 Milton down, 4 right. 2689, runway 9 or 50 takeoff. Second runway 9 road, my takeoff. We'll see Boston Tower, runway 9 or line up to wait, traffic will land across the runway. Saturday 1, Boston Tower, following airlock on is 2 miles final. Traffic will hold on across the runway, runway 4 right, clear to land. Clear land over 655, turn left on Yankee.
So this one will disappear into the cloud quite quick, I'd imagine. Because the cloud base is definitely...
Got a Delta coming in, Jerry.
Yeah.
655 monitor tower on 128.8. We'll 2 Boston Tower, runway 9 or line up to wait.
Deborah's asking, are there any trains, since we have everything else here? Boats and planes. Yes, Deborah, we do have trains. Boston is a main hub for trains also. Local commuter rail. And the T, we call it the MBTA.
Oh, that's a cruiser, isn't it? Blimey.
Here's your 717.
Yeah.
Jerry.
I think we've seen the whole fleet today, haven't we?
Yeah, and the Queen is next.
The Queen is next.
Queen is next. Speedbird. Speedbird.
We'll 2 runway 9 or 50
A little bit
takeoff.
of
Takeoff runway 9 or
I say,
5 Boston Tower, runway 9 or line up to wait.
this is a,
Traffic lands across the runway. Runway 9, line up to wait.
tourist boat, isn't it? Sightseeing.
Yeah.
It's quite nice, actually.
I think that's one of the official Boston Harbor cruise ships. Again, going around the islands.
55 runway 9 or line up to wait.
Here she comes, folks.
91, second by Yankee, runway 33 right, full program.
All rise.
Ship 11, we're landing at 629, we are ready to go interview. So 1155, runway 9 or 7 takeoff. 9 or 7 takeoff, ship 1155. No fast next year, we're good, mail inbound. 1077 Boston Tower, runway 9 or line up to wait, traffic 5 miles final to the crossing runway.
Yeah.
05 Quebec Sierra, Boston Tower, Crossway Terminal, class arrival heavy Boeing 747, traffic holds on across the
Wow, going long.
3017, runway 4 right, clear to land. Land 4 right, 405.
Wow, I'll never get that at Heathrow.
Turkey Golf Heavy, turn left on Romeo, showing November, hold short, runway 4 left. Left Romeo, November, hold short, 4 left. 41 Boston Tower, Golf Stream on that 3 mile final, traffic holds on the
Captain
runway,
Punch.
4 right, clear to land. Golf Heavy, monitor tower 128.8.
See if we can get away from the old Bill. It's going a bit slower this time.
1155, contact departure. Hey, JetBlue 1155. 1077, traffic 2 mile final for the crossing runway 9 for takeoff.
Conditions definitely
2170, Boston Tower, runway 9, line up the wing, traffic will land the crossing runway. Runway 9.
We got the wave, we got the official wave. Actually starting to rain now, isn't it? What's the
So I'll tell you, Jerry, about an hour out is SAS
yeah
coming in, and unfortunately, but knowing you, we'll be back here. In the 5 o'clock hour, we have.
Oh, that's too late.
We have Azores we have Azores, we have Air France, we have Iceland.
2170, runway 9 for takeoff.
yeah, but that'll all be landing in the dark. We won't be able to see a thing. It'll
Yeah.
be pitch black out here.
KLM.
But in the summer when we come back, we'll be able to see all of that in the daylight, won't we?
And again, I want to reiterate for the viewers, this is winter time. It is, there is no heavy schedule, except for the commuter flights really in the morning, Washington, D.C., New York City, Philly. You know, in the summertime, this is just astounding. You're talking 100, difference between 120 flights or more. I want to say an hour, if I'm correct.
Well, I'm sure the statistics will back you up on that one, especially with the amount of commuter traffic that you have here.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
I would
Early
definitely
morning.
say that you know, that mixed in with the international stuff would be a good amount of movements per hour. But as it stands, I'm busting for a wee. So is there enough? There's nothing else.
Well, you can do it the Boston way.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the Boston.
No, not into the harbour.
No.
No, into a bottle.
Nah, man, I'm not going to do that.
No.
But look, it's quite crazy. This look, this all this moving around here. Look. All this stuff moving around. I was going to say that I didn't finish saying about the when we did the cannonball run in the rental car at San Fran, went right the way down to the bottom, bing badong, beginning, bidding, badong, got down to the bottom and parked up, and it was totally silent, but there was this very eerie noise, and we couldn't figure out what it was, and got closer and closer to the harbour, and it was the seals down at the harbour. These big fat massive seals just all lying around like
Awesome.
just all like slobbering around. It was so funny, man. Oh wow, look at that. So have we got any more international stuff inbound?
No, not close, Jerry.
We're done,
That's,
are we, for now?
Yeah, that SAS is in about an hour, 50
Okay.
minutes.
Is this one going out? Oh no, he's just come in, isn't he? Is he just come in? He's not configured. That Delta, he must be being towed. I think he might be on tow going to gate, possibly. So guys, look, we'll catch up with you later. Centre for Life Science. What's that all about? Oh, cool. Okay. Another great guy coming to say hello, folks. Listen, thank you very much indeed. We will be. We don't know what we're going to be doing later. What's the time now?
It is 2:07 local time, afternoon.
Okay, we'll have to
14:07.
see. Keep your devices open. Obviously, you will do anyway. and we will see what we've got coming up later on, folks. We don't know whether we've got anything, but we bought them a good show.
Absolutely.
I think we bought them a good show,
And
a
listen,
good couple of hours, isn't it?
Good couple of hours, and you know, you couldn't ask for anything better.
3 hours, 12 minutes.
There you go. Fabulous.
Wow. How
We
about
had a
that?
little snow, and now we're having a little rain. It changed to rain, so it's warming up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, again, people, this is winter time. Come the summer, oh my goodness, you are going to be in for it. You will absolutely love it. And I'll make sure Jerry's in shorts, so I can see his.
Oh yeah,
his- his
I'll always
his little
be in
toothpick
shorts.
legs with me.
Cool. Okay, guys, look after yourselves, and we may be back later. No promises, but we'll see how we go. We've got to go and grab some food. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Go for Cut GP.